This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Aggies will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. No corralling from no gain. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's escaping the pocket now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. Tackle made at the 41. That's 1st down yardage. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. 1st and 10 play coming up.
just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Auburn. This quarterback on fire today. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Single back takes the handoff. Powering right past the defender. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Keeping it on the ground here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he just throws it away.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. And the Aggies will line up to boot it away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll kick it away here. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
The offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage, but they couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
This should be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking right, this one caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
7, Texas A&M, 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here's the option play. Pitch play to the back. The gain is 2 yards, so it's second and 8. No huddle now for the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be four-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. They're going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the back gets the football. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
They're trying to run it with the option. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
That sack sets up a third down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. They'll down this just inside the 35. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense will keep going here after that special teams penalty. He hands it to the back. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's going to take off here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Catch made on the out route. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Trying to extend the play. Looking to scramble now. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses his legs to pick it up.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick grab. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He's moving out of the pocket. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he knocks that one right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half.
Let's go.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the football. They've got him behind the line. The defense with a sack on the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the 2nd half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And the Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback's got it on the option. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down play coming up. Inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Under heavy pressure, hit as he throws it. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He finds his man. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a design quarterback keeper. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Launching downfield. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the return man runs out of bounds. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now.
The end of the 3rd quarter. For Auburn, 14, Texas A&M, 11.
It's an option look.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. They'll run the option. He'll toss it to the back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And they heave it deep downfield. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
He'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this 3rd down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today.
Get set, get set. Gaucho. Cross.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line.
Auger.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Here's the handoff. Oh, there's the stiff arm. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Can the quarterback come through under pressure, down a score late here in the 4th? Third down play here out of the shotgun. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Wow, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete, and the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down, 4th quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. That, to me, is probably the ball game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Easy.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Testing the right side here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
And then first down, right back to the running game. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Touchdown, Auburn. This offense cannot be stopped.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today and a very satisfying W.